Hey guys, what's up and welcome to another video tutorial on audio production. Today I wanted to show you guys how to create some templates and also how to get that broadcast quality sound. First thing is first, let's create these templates. So to do that, let's create a new multi-track session. We want to start with none and make sure your sample rate and everything is correct here. You don't need to save this session. I'll show you why. So hit OK. Yeah, sure. Ignore that. Okay, so now we have our session. This is a basic session. 6 tracks and a master track. There's no effects, nothing here. So let's start by organizing our tracks first. Let's do VO1 here. VO2. And you can do as many VO tracks as you want, but I'm just doing this as an example on how to set this up. So let's do here VO high pass 1. VO high pass 2. And then here we could do sound effects track number 1. Sound effects tracks number 2. Let's add some more tracks. Let me see, tracks. How do we do that? Oh yeah, we go to multi-track, track, add stereo audio track. We're gonna add a couple here. So for these two, we could do music track number 1, music track number 2, and actually let's do 2 more. And we'll label these. These are going to be our left and right tracks. So this is stereo left, and this will be stereo right. And let's zoom in here. So for the left, we're going to change the balance all the way to the left, or the pan, whatever you want to call it. And then change that one to the right. And we can move these around. Let's move this one up here and this one right there. So we got 1, 2 VO, another 2 VO tracks with the high pass. Let's actually add the high pass in here. We go here. We can use this one. And then go here, add generic high pass. And then just adjust this however you want it. So we'll do that there. And then copy this down here. There we go. So now we got our high pass on track, these 2 tracks here. And okay, everything looks good. Stereo left and right, sound effects and music. Okay, now let's go over here to the mixer. We want to route our vocal tracks to a bus. To do that, we go to bus, add stereo. And then that adds the bus A right here. We want to move this over just to get it out of the way. And again, here we're going to add a bus A, and bus A. For the bus here, it's up to you what you want to add, but this is the way I like to do it. I like to add another EQ here. We'll use this one as an example. Do something like that. And then I also like to add, where is it? A hard limit. Set that to 0. Well, actually, we'll do -1. That way the vocals won't go past -1. And leave the input boost to 0. And also you can add a little bit of reverb. Change the dry to 100, move the wet down to about maybe 2 or 3%. We can always adjust it later. So now all the vocal tracks will be going through this bus, and all these effects will be applied to the vocals. And on the master, this is what I like to add. I like to add a multi-band compressor. And then we go to the pop master. Again, it's up to you what presets you want to use, but this is kind of what I do. I turn the threshold down to about 6 or so. I also like to add a mastering. And then I start with the club master preset. And then I like to turn these down. So the exciter, I turn it down to about 10%. The widener, maybe about 25%. Loudness maximizer down to about 10%. And then, yeah, that's a good starting point. Now, once you have everything set the way you like it, your effects, presets, and all that stuff, before you add any tracks or music clips, you want to export this as a template. Now here is where you save it. You're going to name this whatever you want. Let's name this one radio template demo. And if you look here on location, this is where it saves all your templates in case you need to go back and delete some or whatever. And then you just hit OK. And boom, it's ready to go. So now, let's close everything. He's going to ask you to save it. You don't have to save it. You can hit no. So now, next time when you open a new session and you're trying to get some work done, when you start a new multi-track session, this thing pops up. Before you hit save, hit template. If you look here, here's that radio template we just made. So you select that, and then you save this, whatever you want to call it, and you hit OK. Yeah, ignore that. So now when you open your session, all these tracks that we just created, your music tracks, sound effects tracks, stereo, left, right, all these things are saved. You go to the mixer, all these sound effects or the effects are saved here. Your presets are all saved here. Everything's here. So now let's take a listen to how this sounds. So we'll grab a little tag here and a bed, just a random bed. And we'll add that to our music track. So I'm gonna turn everything off so you can hear it with and without effects. So let's turn this down because it's gonna be loud. Okay, here we go.
The following is a special presentation of ESPN on ABC, home of the City BCS National Championship.
So that sounds all right. Let's cut this here. But we want it to sound like a broadcast professional, right? That's what we're aiming for. So now let's listen to it with all these effects that I added.
The following is a special presentation of ESPN on ABC, home of the City BCS National Championship.
Pretty cool, huh? Of course, you can always make adjustments if this is a little, like if the EQ is too harsh or something, or if the hard limit's too much. You can always adjust these. But yeah, that's pretty much what you got to do is you add these effects, compression, some EQ, and yeah, like magic, it'll just make it sound so much better. But it's not magic. Okay, and also wanted to show you the reason why I created these other tracks like the high pass and stereo left and right. They're really handy to do like quick effects, like I can do this here.
Of ESPN on ABC, home of the City BCS National Championship.
See how quick that is just to make some changes to your vocal effects? Other things you could do. Let me see, let's move this over.
The following.
And then we'll play with this over here. Just so you get an idea of what you can do with these tracks. All right, that's not good. Let's move it over here. Okay.
The following is a special presentation of
Yeah, maybe we should cut that tail there. As you can see, it's really quick and easy to just have some fun with this.
The following is a special presentation of ESPN on ABC. BC, home of the City BCS National Championship.
Another thing you can do that's actually pretty cool. If you want to create a template with an audio bed already embedded in the session, what you can do is find your audio bed, like this one, for example. Say you do a lot of traffic reports and you have to add the same music. What you would do is you create your template with all your presets and effects, and then add the music bed, and then export it as a session as a template. And let's say this is going to be your traffic bed template. Hit OK. Close everything. So now when you go to open a session, go here again. There it is, your traffic bed template. When you open it, there's your bed, already set to go. Just add the voiceover. And you're ready to rock, just like that.
The following is a special presentation of ESPN on ABC, home of the City BCS National Championship.
And cool, there it is, guys. Hopefully this is helpful for you guys in your production stuff. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below in the comment section, and I'll try and check it out. Maybe do a future video on your suggestions. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.